Hi everyone, Caroline here. Right, today we're going to do a bit of journaling. As you probably know, if you follow me on YouTube, on my YouTube, I've been showing how to make a journal, and of course I'm going to be using my Imala stamps to start this off. Okay, chapter 31. I'm going to use Parisian Streets and Stay Beautiful. I've already stamped her. Look at this stamp. Woohoo! How fabulous is that? She's amazing, isn't she? I've stamped her out, cut her out and coloured her ready. So she's there. And I've coloured her with alcohol markers. And I've added a little bit of the confetti ink in the gold just to bring out her hair. Can you see that? Yeah, lovely, isn't it? So she's all done and ready, because that does take a little bit of time. So this is my first page. So we're starting brand new. This is the first page. I'm putting a little piece of copy paper underneath, like that, so that anything that goes outside doesn't touch the bottom paper. And I want to use the Parisian Streets. Again, fabulous big stamp. But I have been a bit naughty, and I think I'm going to be in trouble with Carla because I've actually cut it. I've cut it. Can you see where I've cut it? Because I wanted the tree separately, I've just cut down here like that, so that it's not attached to the Parisian Streets, like that. I probably sacked. Okay. So obviously I can't get it in my stamping platform, so I'm going to use just an acrylic stamping block that I have and just see how it goes on. Okay. So I'm going to ink that up because it will just be one go at it. I don't mind if there's a little bit doesn't go on. It doesn't matter because it's just a journal page. I'm going to paint it up. So I'm going to pop that right in the corner there. Press that down. I need to get a bigger acrylic, nice big square acrylic block, because for my journaling, because this is the only big one I've got. But I do like it that it has a handle on and I can press it down. There we are. So, super. I can fill in any spaces. So when you do it like this, don't worry about it. All you have to do is use a fine liner, fill in any lines. You can go off your original. Like this. And it doesn't matter what you do, just fill it in. So fill in any blanks. Because we're going to paint that up in a minute, so like I say, it doesn't matter. Okay, can you see? That's done anything that we needed to do. There we are. Okay. to one side. So of course we're going to have our lady here, like that. She's in Paris and she's looking fabulous. She's doing a bit of touring, isn't she? So now we'll do a bit of painting. So all the background I want as a sky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my faded jeans and a nice big brush and some water. So this is the Distress Oxide. When you're journaling, you just got to have a bit of fun, haven't you? So that's on my mat. And I'm just going to go over that like that. There's the Eiffel Tower. As you can see, when you put a sheet underneath, you don't have to worry at all. She's going to cover up some of that space, so that's not a problem. Just going to get a little bit of the darker, like that, and scud a few clouds about, like that. Just get my cloth and like that. And I have, I'm getting very low on it actually, the white lace confettiing double up. And you see, I don't know if they're going to get any more of this in, but then just over there, just going to dot some white like that over the cloud there, like that. There's your cloud. And if you think, oh, there's a bit of a harsh line there, all you do is you get your brush and a little bit of water and you just thin that out. Let me get a clean brush. And just thin that out a little bit. Take off that harsh line. Up into your cloud. That's it, like that. And those are your clouds in the sky. Okay, they're easy to do, aren't they? And I'm going to do this building now, and I want it in a grey. So I'm going to use my hickory smoke. Which is a bit of a grey-brown colour. Just going to go all over with that. these buildings. So that's giving them a little bit of colour. Clean that off. And then I'm going to get my, let that dry a little bit. White Posca. And just go in, oops. Well, we can do without a blob, can't we? Where the windows are. And a little bit of yellow because the odd window has a light in. Like that. Just to give it a bit of colour here and there. And then back with my fine liner. I'm putting some dark areas. Just to bring that out. And you see how that's just bringing that out. Just follow your lines. I mean, you don't want this perfect because, you know, at the end of the day it is art. So I don't think it has to be perfect. So let's just brought those out like that. And this tree here, just bring some of those branches out like that so that you can see them. This is a 0.2 fine liner. And then I just want to get a bit of green. And just to dab in there to bring that tree out there. And that makes it a bit of a focal point in front of the building, doesn't it? Like that. Now the bottom I want a grey, so I'm going to use one of my my black Chromatech, and it'll look a bit stark when I do it, but trust me, it goes out with the water. And you see, look at that. Just giving the ground. There we are. Just want to shadow those a bit. The building. Shadow that down. And the tree. The building. So it's quite easy to create that shadow, isn't it? Like that. Excuse me. Just going to get my Pro Marker number 3. And I'm just going to go around this building, around the edge. Just to make it pop out a little bit. It will lighten as it dries. But it sort of shadows it out at the back. And down the Eiffel Tower as well. Okay. And now we're going to get our lady. And we're going to stick her on there. I'm not putting her on pads because I don't think I need to. You can do this as a card if you want, not just in your journal. But, there she is. I actually want to put her at the bottom there, so her body's at the bottom. Like that. Can you see? I'll take that paper out. There she is. And there we have it. That's our first page. If you want to keep your book neat, you can cut this off. I'm going to leave it because I quite like that it's hanging off the edge, because this is why I did my journal a good ½ inch around extra. Then if I do have any bits, you know, that I want to protrude, it doesn't protrude from the book when it's closed like that. So there we have our first journal page with our lovely Imala stamps. Again, it's chapter 31, and that's the Stay Beautiful. And of course you can put some sentiments on here as well. Put some sentiments on, which I might do that anyway. Add a few sentiments, and of course the Parisian streets. These. Don't tell Carly I'd cut it off. It's a secret. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.